10:21. It's still morning. What are y'all doing today? I hope you're just laying around, relaxing, listening to the rain fall. We've had rain. We just had breakfast. We had a little late breakfast. I've been up since early. Mama's over here. Mama, tell them what you're doing.
Making some tea.
Show them your little process here.
Huh?
Show them what you're doing.
I'm making your own tea.
Are you in that picture? I can't see.
Yeah. I'm standing here.
So she's making y'all's tea. She does this. Well, to be honest with you, she does that every third morning, third morning, and every Saturday morning. I don't know how we end up. Maybe Mama times it, but we are always at tea on Saturday morning. We get fresh tea Saturday morning. And she makes it again on Wednesday.
When we run out.
But a couple, 3 times a week, we're making 2 to 3 gallons of tea. We drink approximately 6 gallons a week. 1 decaf. Now that spring has sprung, we're getting back into the flavored teas. It was 1 regular sugar, 1 regular no sugar. Now we're doing peach with sugar, regular with sugar. Mama, I miss the no sugar. We may have to go to 4.
Well, we might have to.
I'm going to try to drag this video out as long as I can. I'm just being honest. Your hair. You
No,
look like
I told you my hair.
You got
I
a
brushed it earlier.
You got a compass. You're going every direction. Well, why don't you bring that back down here with the rest of the family?
Am I going to have to put my cap back on?
Where is that cap?
I don't know.
Can we talk for about 2 hours?
I know. I just now figured out what you're doing. I'm smarter than the average bear. You're trying to talk for 2 hours, keep from going helping me in the garage. Is that not right?
I would never do that. I see no comments. Facebook, something's wrong. I got watches. Sandy and Cheryl and Dee Dee and Brandy and Nancy and Tammy, they watching. But nothing else. I'm just watching. That's what it says. They're all watching. That's all I'm getting.
Oh, that ain't right.
I know, but look, it's just oh, here's some comments coming up.
Oh, it's coming up now.
Finally. Good morning, John and Momma. Hey, Pam.
Hello.
Miss Pam, that's our friend, Miss Pam. We talk about Pam and Joe.
Yeah. Hello.
Have a great
Pam.
day. You too, Miss Pam. We love y'all. I guess maybe, Mama. I'm just lazy today. You know, I was tired all week. I slept last night. I slept good. I woke up this morning. Got a shower, got ready. Come through here, made coffee. Then Mama come through here. And then we finally got around to making breakfast. We was late on breakfast. And she says, what are you going to do? I said, oh, let's just rest. I'm tired. Well, you rest, she said. I'm going to go work on the garage. You all know what kind of statement that is. That means I ain't going to go rest her out there working. So that forces me to be a better person and take away all my restful thoughts and replace them with project thoughts. And then she said, we need to plant some flowers that she's got here. Oh, I guess those flowers somebody sent you. So I got to work today.
Just a little while.
Oh, Mama, you ain't a little while. We'll be into that garage probably till 5 o'clock.
No, I have to
I'll be starved. Emaciated. Probably won't be allowed to come in and get water.
You can take your jug with you.
I'll take me a thermos. Now, we ain't going to the cornfield. We just going in that next room in there, but I won't be allowed back in here.
Mm-hmm.
She'll say things like, just wait till we finish this one more little corner.
That's when you was little, I tried to get you to do that.
And she'll be crunching that ice. That's my only saving grace. She'll have to come in for a refill and I'll slip in behind her. I've had it today. I can already tell you. I can already tell you. I'm going to ask that doctor when we go back. I said, if you got a mute pill, I need a pill I can give her that'll put her energy on mute. And I can get her to calm down. She's full of energy, folks. I'm so thankful. I really am. All joking aside. I can't contain her. Now here, let me tell you the truth. I'll tell you the whole story. Now she don't know I know this. Right now, I'm going to step in this other room over here. Mm-hmm. Y'all come in here. When I was at work yesterday, she was out in the garage working. And I could see. She ain't mentioned it. I said, what'd you do? Not much. Not much. It's one of them code words where she's done something she don't want to tell me about. But I seen where she worked out there yesterday. Probably all day long. We'll get back over here. Step back over here. Mm-mm. Tell us, Mama, right now for the
I
first
work
time.
a little bit.
You didn't know I knew, did you?
What did you know?
You've been out there yesterday.
How'd you know?
I seen.
Seen what?
Clearness.
Oh.
I seen clearness where there was no clearness. I seen boxes had been moved. Mm. I seen floor. I seen floor that had not been seen in a long time.
I did part of that back over the door the day before yesterday.
Oh, so now we have a double confession.
Mm-hmm.
How long was you up there yesterday?
I don't know. I didn't time. I'd go, and when I get a little bit bored, I'd come and sit down.
Also, another confession to the fact I was out there too long.
Do what?
I was just clearing my throat. Go ahead, Mama.
No, I was, when I get tired, I come and stop and rest. Sit down, watch television, eat, the cup of ice. When I get rested up, I go back, do a little more. And then do a little more. That's how I work. Now,
I said to her a while ago, my coffee bottle was, it's good coffee. And she said, did you get coffee? I said, not yet, I'm fixing to get it. She said, here, I'll get you some.
That's a work cup.
She handed me this. I said, oh, no coffee cup? She said, well, I figure you be up and rousting about and you don't want to take your cup around. That's a work cup. I know. That's going to be out in the yard. We're going to be out in the garage. You don't need a glass cup.
It's wet outside, so we'll work in the garage.
That's what that cup means. I wish I could see some more comments. They gone now. I'd like to see what y'all got to say about it because they all watching some more watchings.
They're nice people. They ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, hello, Angela Brett. How are you this morning?
Hello, Angela.
Good morning, John and Momma. Have a blessed day. Louise, pray for me. I'm being held hostage here against my will. Good morning. Why are you drinking from a styrofoam cup, John? That's a good question, Elijah. Mama, you want to answer that?
No. Mm-mm. No, I don't. You can explain it.
There's a code in this house. Has been since I was a child. We don't take dishes outside. I'm allowed to go to the porch.
Yeah, but not beyond.
And you don't work with real dishes. Like, if you're going to eat a sandwich, you're going to eat it on a paper plate or whatever. If you're going out with a drink, don't take my good dishes out there. So I just told them a while ago, she offered to get me some coffee once. It just perked. It just finished. And she said, did you get you some coffee? I said, not yet, but I'm fixing to. Here, I'll get it for you. That's what she handed me. I knew. I said, what, you know.
Bless its little heart. It's going to have to do a little work.
There's some sunshine out there, Mama.
Ooh, it is pretty. Right now.
We've not had much of that. We've had a lot of rain. All right, here's the story. I've told you this before. There's 2 Johns in here. I call him different names. One name he gets is Hallmark John. Sometimes I get Hallmark notions in my head. Some of y'all may be guilty of this. Like I'm gonna, and I fill in the blank. Just like they do on Hallmark movies, where everything's perfect. All the flowers, the grass is just perfect. Everything is just, perfect. Hallmark perfect. And I get those notions in my head, and then when the real John, I don't even know what we're going to call him, reality John, when he goes in to do it, it's less than Hallmark. Less than. But it's pretty good, but he's like, okay. I don't have the time, the strength, or the energy, or the patience to get it to where I thought I was going to get it. So this right here is going to be pretty good. And then there is optimistic, outgoing John, and he makes these plans. And he said, I heard him. He said to Mama last week, if we're going to have a family over for 4th of July, let's get this garage cleaned out. We can put our tables up here and open the doors and get the grill out and have a room. And we'll get this canning kitchen fixed so it can be used for canning time. And she said, yeah, let's get that done. Now, optimistic, outgoing John, Hallmark John, is all for it. But unfortunately today, we have reality John here. And he's like, oh.
I'm tired. I've worked hard all week.
Is that meant to be me?
Yeah.
Reality John is all about, we'll wait till next week.
We've got time. We'll work.
He's been in charge for a while, hasn't he, Mom? Reality John. No. I just run my mouth the other night. This is what gets me in trouble. I don't know who I was. Probably Hallmark John or Optimistic John. And I said, you know what, Mama? If I go out there, after we get through with the video and wash the dishes and I feed the pups, if I would go out there and work for 15, 20 minutes of the evening and move a few things, it would mount up. And on Saturdays, if I would do 2 hours, I could have that completely cleaned up out there in just a short order. And she was listening then. Now, I said a lot of stuff she never hears. But you let me fool around and say something like that right there. She hears it, she records it, she documents it.
I remember it good. So today is a 2-hour day. Woo!
See what I mean? Now I could have said anything like eat some greens, eat some. She wouldn't hear it. Mama let the quick crunch in that eye every time I look at you. I can say something at 2 hours. Oh, we're going to work 2 hours, which I know she'll keep me longer.
No, I can't.
Mama, you was out there. I know. I when I got out of the vehicle, I scanned it through my magic portal.
Oh, wow.
And I went, She's been out here about 4 or 5 hours today.
No, I hadn't. I work a little bit and rest a little
Well, you did a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks a lot better.
Well, thank you.
Here's the problem. Here's the number one problem. And you garage people, basement people, attic people, outbuilding people. You know what I mean. Everything in there is good. And where you going to put it? Where you going to put it? They ain't know where to put it is the problem. So we got all this good junk that's too good to just be pitched out. We're probably going to use it. It'd be nice if it was organized.
Organization is what we need.
Now, see, Mama's a little funny. Like, this kitchen has to be completely clean. Everything in its home before she goes to bed. She's like me in that. She wants the house clean. She wants everything just so. But then she gave what'd you give? A privilege to the garage. Like, we'll pile it up. The garage is the epicenter of everything we do. Flowers. Memorial Day's coming up. She's already started gathering flowers. We've got a flower shop out there because we used to own a flower shop, and a lot of stuff we brought, so we had to go somewhere. So we do flowers right out there for our graves, and we don't do fresh cut anymore. We used to do fresh cut, but it's just her flower stuff. She's got Tupperware. That's where she deals with Tupperware. You don't just throw Tupperware away. It's expensive. It's good. But she's got it out there. It needs to be reorganized. What else have we got out there? Any craft thing you've ever touched.
Yeah.
So it becomes
outdoor cushions and stuff
cushions.
like that.
And then here, we used to have cushions on the front porch and on the back porch.
I'm putting them out today.
Ooh. And then when you have...
Not the back, the front.
Oh, okay. That's what I say. Ooh. When you have children come along, like we did, that are absolutely out of control, you don't keep cushions out no more.
If I put cushions on the back porch, I have to lock the dogs off from it. They'll take it out in the yard and chew it all to pieces. All over with.
But we have, what we did, we got a table out there that we don't really sit at much. It's just an old, what kind of table is it? It's red, that old timey with the metal around the metal legs. We put flowers on it in the wind, then we put tomatoes on it. But underneath there will hold cushions. So we put cushions under there, and when you want to go out and sit down, you grab your cushion. Go out, sit down, you grab it, and you come back in.
When you got puppies and dogs, you've got to work
You've got to
around.
work around. And ours is out of control.
Yeah.
I blame her. She spoiled them as pups. So that's our projects today. We're gonna be out in that garage, and y'all just watching. I can't get a word out of none of it. Just watching. I don't know what do I need to do. Somebody school me on this new update. It's done this ever since I updated. And see, there's like 4 or 5 comments, and then it went to watching. Used to I could swipe y'all over to the right and swipe you back and you'd be talking. Today you're just watching. Oh wow, Jean. See now, Jean got a comment through. Oh wow, it's early here, 7:39 a.m. and you are on. Great, yeah, we're early today, Jean. Oh, Cynthia, you got one through. Our garage is like that. The house is clean and organized, and the garage, I don't know. It seems everything yeah, that's the truth. Everything. We used to cook supper out there. We used to eat out there sometime, especially in the summer when it's going to be hot. And certain things it's easier for me to fix on the gas stove, so I go out there and do it on the gas stove. We used to use it a lot more. We had a TV out there. You know what, Mom? I just realized when I said them words. That garage has been piled up ever since we lost TV out there.
Yeah.
We used to watch TV out there. when the TV went out, we just come on back in here. Our satellite, no, it's not satellite. Our cable. The company we had before, you just paid for cable into the house, and every TV could be put upon. We didn't have a box. We didn't have nothing. You just had cable, and then you could run cable to cable underneath the. And it wasn't illegal or nothing. It's just the way everybody did. So we had a TV out there on the wall in the garage, and it was handy. You could watch TV. You could, sit out there and eat, watch TV, whatever you want to do. When the cable companies changed, you had to have a box, and you had to pay $13 for another box for another room. And another room, and another room. So, we have cable in one room. That's Mama's in the living room. The bedrooms ain't got none. No cable nowhere. For several reasons. I don't watch enough TV to pay $13. I got Roku's. That's enough. That's enough. I could get a Roku to put out there too. But I haven't.
That's what we're going to do.
We are.
Yeah, when we spend time out there.
So you're going to clean it up, Roku it up, and
Use it.
put you a bed out there?
No.
Mama, that could work out good. It's a little warmer out there.
Mm-hmm. I go out in the sunroom to that bed. Sun porch.
She does. That's her hot house in the summer.
Sun porch, yeah.
Mama's just making tea. Mama, why don't you show them here? Come over here and show them that. No, she can go ahead and do it. Mama.
Oh.
Come here.
I'm done.
She done it. Me right in my hair and earshot. Now, she didn't hear that, did she? She couldn't hear that. But if I said, work 2 hours in the garage, she'd pick right up. Oh. Bring it over here and let them see you.
No. I have to carry all that stuff. Ain't worth it. You
Mama.
can turn the camera around.
Well, turn the camera around and show them where you put sugar.
Yeah. There's 1 jug, 2 jugs, 3 jugs. 3 jugs of tea I've got going. Soon I'll have it made and then we go work.
3 gallons of tea, y'all. Tea coming up. Peach. Regular. And decaffeinated. Why do we have 3? Because of the night, of the evening when I come home from work, I have caffeined up so much I don't need more, but I gotta have a tea. So we get the decaffeinated, and it's good. And this is the decaffeinated right here. How do I know that? Because it's in this teal blue Tupperware. Look how hot that is. Can y'all see how hot? It's in a teal blue, and this is the Tupperware tea container. This used to be our old Lord, I can't even tell. Our old tea container, not tea container. What's wrong with me? And when the boys got the pictures, they sent us a white one. Well, that forevermore became our tea container. And so then, I don't know how long it was, they come out with the clear ones. So we got a clear one and a white one, which is perfect for us. Because we always know the white one's got the flavor. The clear one is clearly plain tea. See? So decaf, plain tea, flavored tea. Unless, why are we so seasonally?
Sometimes we do have 4 when it's real hot in the sun.
We do have 4 sometimes because what I'm going to do, probably get addicted, probably in the next month or so, to the lemon. I do it. And ever since they come out with it, that easy peasy lemon squeezy, or the new half and half, I take, when I have the first picture of it, when I decide I want some lemon tea, when I have the first picture of it, I will not let that picture go dry. What I will do is, I've got a Tupperware quart pitcher. I'll pour the quart into the gallon. Mama, maybe it'd be best if I do go back to bed, really. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if... Let me drink another coffee.
Maybe you ain't had enough caffeine.
I'm not. This is my first cook. I'll be up all morning. Got distracted. What was I saying? Oh, I will take that and put it in there and make another gallon. So there's usually a gallon and partial of a quart I roll in here all summer because that lemon is so addictive. To me, it's just so refreshing. And when I drink it, I'm like, oh, this is summer. This is just refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. Peach is still one of my favorites. But I have to tell you, that lemon, it's a really, it's maybe neck and neck. It may just be like that right there. Both of them so good.
Sit still, saying just watch them.
Just watch them, Mama.
I just say one line.
But at least I know they're there. I feel better y'all just being there, even though you're just watching. And then I know that y'all are making comments, we just can't see them. And I hope I can see them when I go back in like I did the other night. It wasn't nothing down there. The only thing it said down there was a big old bubble over here, over there, and it said, comments will appear here. Now today at least, now the other night y'all were just right on there. But today, everybody is just watching. Every once in a while, a comment will slip through. I don't know how y'all getting them to slip through. See, Patty Hatfield. Hey, John and Momma. Just joining in. I just watched Cooking, Cutting Up, and Keeping It Real. I saw y'all watched her